Okay, everyone. I just figured I'd make a little video here of this product that I'm using to build a boat deck. This is actually it's Keay Industries Transom repair kit. It comes in a two-part kits or whatever. Actually, a three-part kit. A part A, part B, and part B has this little stabilizer that you pour in there and shake it up, and it makes it, you know, I guess, well, I'm not sure what it does, but anyway, you're supposed to mix it up in there. And but anyway, it's actually made for stringers and transoms and stuff like that. You dig the wood out and you pour it in. It's an expandable foam, a really dense expandable foam, but I decided to try and use it for a deck, and a boat deck. I'm going to use marine grade plywood, which has been done for forever, and it's actually very good product. But you know that with wood you do have a problem. If water gets in there, it may rot or whatever. And but I'm not here to debate that. I just want to show you this product and how it works. You mix two equal parts of the A and B together, and it'll be make sure that it is exactly two equal parts. And for using on a deck application like this, it dries pretty fast, so you want to use small quantities. It's really hot here in Florida today. So, and I believe you know, the hotter it is, maybe the faster that it probably kicks, just like, you know, any other thing like polyester resin or whatever. But anyhow, you mix the two together for about 35 seconds or so, and then we'll pour it in. I'm going to use this applicator right here. They said you can use a brush, and I've used a chip brush to go in small areas and stuff, and that works okay. But for rolling out a big area, you know, they said you could use a roller, but I'm thinking, because a roller soaks up so much product, and you use it once, and you're using it so many times and so many you know, because you can't do but so much at one time before it starts to going off on you, that you know, something like this would be better. We just try out a thin layer and let it expand. So we'll go ahead and do that. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 2, 3, 4, 5, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33. That's probably plenty. As hot as it is. When you're pouring up next to what you've already poured, it's good to just kind of tuck it in up there on it. Get it up along the sides. Going down as a pretty thin layer. Once you get it down to your thin layer, the best thing you can do, try not to put too much in there, because then it's going to expand further than you want. You know, but then too thin a layer, and then you'll be, you know, pouring more on top of it. It's kind of, you know, it takes a little, you got to kind of gauge it, you know, on how much expansion that you get out of it, you know, versus how much material you lay down at one time. It's a little thick here, so it may expand up a little bit above the screed, but I'm hoping it's going to be just about right. I usually take the stuff that I got left, but you've got just a little bit of working time to it, and then maybe put it back in some low spots. If you do it quick, you can use up all the product. Obviously it starts to kick pretty fast. And so, believe me, you don't want to waste the product. And that's pretty much everything out of there. Now it's starting to expand. Right there where I added a little bit, it's coming up a little bit past, but not too much. What you're trying to do is to get it to expand up. By the way, these are 1/2 inch PEX pipes that I'm using for screeds, and so the intent is to get it to foam all the way up to the top of the screed. If just a little bit above would be the best scenario. But you know, it's kind of hard to judge it. Sometimes you got to go back and fill in a little bit on some low spots. But try not to put too much product in there, because you don't want to have any waste. You know, because you're going to have to sand it down to the top of your screeds. And while that's curing, I'll show you what. Sorry about the shaky video. This is some of the cured stuff. And while the screeds are still down, I would have one here. You know, you can if you got a little high spot or whatever, you can sand it down, and what we'll do is you know, we just sand across. Let me back that away. There you go. You sand across the screeds till you get it down, you know, to your screed. Okay. Once you get all that filled in and done like that, then you lay your fiberglass over it. Now the grooves, you can go back and fill it in with more of the same product, or you can mix up a you know, a structural filler, you know, using your polyester resin and Cabasol, and you know, even add some glass fibers in it to make it stronger, and just fill it and fill those in. You could do that, I would assume, any way you want. You know, when it dries pretty hard. I don't know how, you know, over the years, you know, how this product's gonna perform, but I figured I would give it a shot and see what happens. But that's pretty much it. You see how much it has expanded there. So, by the way, that was that was 150 milliliter part A and part B. So that's 300 milliliters of product in that one section right there. Be careful if you order this stuff. You know, a 2-gallon kit is supposed to yield you 1 cubic foot of volume of finished material. So just keep that in mind when you're figuring it up. And other than that, we'll keep going on the pour and, you know, finish up the rest of it, and hopefully it will turn out pretty good. You know, once we're all done, all sanded and everything, and I may put 2 layers. Oh, by the way, as a substructure, I laid up some skins of 2 layers of 1708 biaxial cloth, and tabbed them all into place and everything, and glued them down to the stringers. But anyway, we'll put at least one layer of 1708 on top. I may go ahead and put two. I don't know. I'll make that decision. Anyway, that's pretty much the overview of this product. I've never used it on a transom or stringers or anything, so this is the first time I've used the product. So hopefully it works out well. Thank you for watching.